So,
Welcome.
welcome back.
Sir. So, this episode we're going to talk a little bit about Black Clover
Yeah.
and why we're watching it, why it's so good,
Yeah.
what would we change, if anything at all. So last episode, you just watched it.
Yeah.
And
It was good. Honestly, I was expecting more fighting, but it wasn't too bad on the fighting.
No, they had a couple little Asta got in there for a bit
Yeah,
and
yeah.
chopped up some guys who thought they were the shit.
Yeah.
Not
Chopped
so.
them up,
Not
knocked
the
them out.
case.
Yeah. And then
Got his arms back, by the way. That's
which is
a plus.
plus because he definitely needed his arms.
Cause I was worried there for a second, especially because he was doing squats and shit all the time, and it was
Yeah.
like
There's only so much
far you can do with
yeah.
that when you're a sword fighter.
I mean, he could turn into Sanji.
I guess he could, but just like glue the swords onto his feet.
Yeah. Walk around like he's a penguin too.
That honestly, I wouldn't put that out like that. I could see that happen.
Yeah.
He's a goofy guy.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So last episode we found out that he's there. Everybody wants to attack this forest.
Yeah, to get the old last stone, magic stone,
Last
whatever
magic
they call it.
stone, and then everybody's just like, no, we're not having this shit.
Not happening.
We're not having this. But we're glad Asa got his stuff back, so
Yeah.
now he can kick some ass. Hopefully, maybe in a couple episodes, it's
Oh,
more stronger.
I don't want to spoil. I'm not the spoil man, but this arc Asta gets a big power up.
Oh,
Big power up.
nice.
And
See,
it's-
that's what I like to hear.
And same with
I like to watch it, but I like to hear
yeah,
it.
it's gonna be like, stay tuned because it is
Yeah.
great. And Vanessa too. She just
Oh, yeah.
gets an OP ability.
Well, I mean, she's pretty OP as it is. Like her power, like how it's going to develop.
Yeah, the strings and it's
Oh.
a super support character.
Yeah.
But then I won't indulge anymore because I'm gonna let it. I know I'm bad at giving out like hints.
Yeah.
So Black Clover is like your classic Shonen Jump anime. Just the guy that everyone likes.
Yeah.
Occasional villains come around and you don't like them for a bit, and then they sort of become part of the team. Like well, hasn't really become part of the team, but
Yeah.
remember when they were fighting in the cave and the guy who has snow abilities and hypnotized all the kids into coming in?
Yeah.
He after the fight he saw the error in his ways and he's just like, I'm sorry, please.
I'm sorry. I'll switch sides right now. I'm a good guy now.
But then there are also those guys who just are on the path to like they're never gonna.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
because there was that guy that they just fought, like
Yeah, and the water.
despair guy.
Yeah, the water. Yeah,
Yeah.
you knew that this
Right?
guy wasn't.
This guy wouldn't change even if you killed him. You
No.
know, he's just had so much hate and so much anger.
It's just a classic bad guy down to the bone.
Down to the
Which you need in sort of you need someone to fight.
Yeah, oh yeah. There's always like I find that there's always like a bad guy that has a bad story that's been like treated wrong.
Yeah.
There's good reasons why he's a villain, but I mean there's also sometimes that where it's like villains are like just evil.
Dicks
you know,
to be
just
dicks.
Dicks to be dicks, you know.
Yeah, in this story there is a reason why there are bad people.
Yeah.
Because apparently back in the day, thousands of years ago, some shit happened to a whole civilization, and now they're just trying to cut away at humanity. So I'm looking forward to the final battle when,
Oh yeah.
because it's basically in that right now in the manga.
Yeah.
The final battle's popping off, dog. Yeah, it's a good manga too, well drawn.
Yeah.
Everything's really clean and crisp. What if you could change anything in the Black Clover universe, would you?
The only thing I would change in the universe would be, I would say, how people get their powers.
Yeah, it's sort of all of a sudden, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like with the book ceremony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you have magical powers.
Good
here you
job.
go.
Yeah. I'd like it to be like a little grittier. Like
Yeah.
just like
you have to kill 1,000 people to get.
or like
powers.
if someone dies, like it makes you hate the other guys more.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like it's a bit like cushy right now. They're not really stepping on too many toes, but animes like Tokyo Ghoul, that's why I love them. 'Cause
Yeah.
you don't know what the hell's gonna come up next, and like
exactly.
when you've grown attached to this guy so long, and then he dies like in a brutal way against the guy you hate, make that you hate that guy even more.
Yeah. Like I mean, it was funny because like in One Piece, for example, my buddy he loved Ace.
Yeah. Oh,
So
that
much.
was crushing.
And he's like, oh, that's my favorite character, best character in the storyline. And then when he died, he's like, I can't watch it anymore.
Dog.
And I'm like, come on, like it gets better. Like I know there's a sad part. Like Ace wasn't my favorite character. My favorite character was Zoro.
Zoro's still on top of it.
Yeah, so with me, I was like, okay, my character's still alive.
Yeah, he's good.
He's good. He's
I
not
can
gonna
watch
die
him.
anytime soon. And then when I saw that, I was like, no way. You know, I was like, he's like, he was a good guy.
He's
Like I
great.
wanted to see him and Luffy get so strong where they're like competing for the title, right?
Yeah, I know. Dude was crushing when that happened.
Taken out too soon.
And in that arc, he almost dies like 2 times before it actually happens, right?
Yeah,
Because one time, Crocodile saves him from getting executed, and then Luffy's Conqueror's Haki kicks in,
Yeah.
and then he gets down, and then
yeah.
friggin' Akainu.
Yeah.
That son of a bitch.
Like I mean, if he didn't have his pride,
Yeah, he would be
like
he'd be safe right now.
in the whole like the whole issue like Whitebeard's my father.
When you talk down to the man that you respected.
Exactly right. So like
that
if
don't die.
he just walked, he would have been fine. It would have been
Yeah, it's like, oh, let's run away. But even when he was a kid, he would like stood up to Blue Jam and was just like, don't touch Luffy. I'm going to kick your ass.
Yeah. Well, that got the better of him.
Yeah. We digress. We were talking about Black Clover.
Yeah.
If you rating 1 out of 10 for Black Clover in the anime and the whole anime,
I would say it's definitely hard 8.
I'd put it there too.
Because there is some stuff that I find that's not up to par or not up to like what a good anime is.
What a
like,
10 would be.
What a 10 would be.
Yeah.
Like everybody knows what a 10 would be.
Everyone's got a 10.
Everybody's got a 10. Right? So I find it is lacking in some ways, like some story lines.
But it's still strong.
But it's still good. Like it's definitely like if you've watched like Naruto, for example, and it's like you watch it completely. This is something to jump into because then it reminds you of like the good old days of Naruto.
Yeah, and it doesn't have like gaps in between seasons.
Exactly. There's no like fucking
3-month gap. Or
10-year gap.
Which is much appreciated because that's some ish. I'd give it a hard 8 too, and it's about to become a 9. Once it gets like they get more powerful and it gets to like the story's actually getting filled out more, and we find out what the stones are. We find out like why does Asa have these 2 swords and what's his power. Then it might just hop up and be a 10 in one day. Because this after this season is done, it's probably gonna be a 9 for me because it gets grittier, it gets more intense during, and oh man, it's
good,
violent as hell, and I love it. Yeah, thanks again. That was our Black Clover / a little bit of One Piece discussion.
Slash Naruto discussion.
Anime. That's what we do. We're junkies.
It's just we just need all of it.
Yeah.
All of it in us.
So if you liked it, please like it, and if you'd like to see more, subscribe.
Yeah.
Leave us some comments.
Yeah, leave comments. What we can do, what you guys want us to talk about.
Yeah. We're open for anything.
Open for anything.
To an extent. Come on now. Don't take advantage of us.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. I know one
I'm
person
just
that's
joking.
gonna do that.
Who's? Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, no.